Hey, good morning. So, was sitting down to start my day, and we're getting ready to start homeschooling here in a few minutes. And I was having conversations online with a couple of mamas and noticing some patterns and some similarities and things that we were all saying. And I just had this prompting that I heard someone say one time that, it's the Holy Spirit when you notice that you notice. And I was noticing these patterns, these lies that we tell ourselves this morning. And I thought, there are other mamas that need to hear this. And it was really easy to just go, nope, never mind on that thought. We can just push that aside. But it wouldn't let me go. So here we are, and hey, good morning, everybody. I just want to share with you, this will be really quick. So I talked with a couple of mamas this morning, and we are all struggling. But here's the thing that we all believe, because I said this, and the couple of other moms that I was talking to this morning said this. They said the words, I'm probably the only one that feels this way. I'm probably the only one that struggles with this. I'm probably the only one that's having a terrible day with homeschooling and feeling like a failure. I'm probably the only mom that lets my kids play screens every day. I'm probably the only mom out there that didn't serve fruits and vegetables to their kids for supper last night. I mean, have you all ever had those thoughts? So the lie is that we're alone. Everybody else has their stuff together, but I'm the one who can't figure it out, and there's something wrong with me. I want you to know that that's one of the oldest lies in the book from the enemy. We're all susceptible to it. He uses it on every single one of us. The storyline is the same, but the storyline might be different, but the lie is the same. And the lie is, you're the only one. You've got a problem. Everybody else has it together. The truth is, we all struggle. No matter what you see on social media for my life or anybody else's life, we all have our struggles. Social media and the church are two places where people are the least authentic. And it's part of my passion to change that. Because as long as I believe I'm the only one, I stay defeated. But when I find out other moms are struggling with the same thing, other Christian ladies are feeling that the same struggle and this journey of grace, then all of a sudden I have a little more hope. I don't feel as desperate and as destitute. Aha! The enemy doesn't want us feeling hope. The enemy doesn't want us knowing that everybody else is struggling with the same thing, because that exposes the darkness and brings in light. And he wants to keep us trapped in our own insecurities and in our own fears. Just this morning, I had to have a talk with the kids about attitude for homeschooling and what the consequences are if their attitudes are bad. Okay, that wasn't really a fun conversation. Also had a conversation with my family because they're not as on board with this chemical-free lifestyle as I am. And that is hard. And so here, it's my business, it's my brand to lead a natural wellness lifestyle, and I'm struggling here in my own family with it. Okay, that's real life, people, real life, and we're all experiencing it. We need authentic relationships. And social media doesn't always provide that. That's why I'm trying to be real and vulnerable. The church doesn't always provide that. That's why as a pastor's wife, one of my passions is that we stop pretending at church and we actually get real with each other. And let me let you in a little secret. This isolation of quarantine and masking ourselves and staying away from everyone, yes, I'm going there, that perpetuates this feeling of aloneness and isolation, and it keeps us separate from community. Community is how God designed us to live in authentic, real, vulnerable relationships, because that's where we find freedom, and that's where we expose these lies that the enemy tells all of us. So that's my word for the mama today. You're not alone. There are others that are struggling too. And my challenge to you today, don't just listen to this and think about it. My challenge is to be courageous and find another trusted friend that you can be real with today. Somebody that you can say, hey, my kids were nightmares today. And they can say, guess what? Mine were too. You would have never known if you wouldn't have breached that conversation. Find someone that you can say, hey, I'm struggling to get into the Word every day. And they're going to say, you know what? I am too. Can we hold each other accountable? Challenge is take the first step to be authentic and vulnerable and encourage and embrace community. And let's defeat this isolation, which is the devil's playground for lies. Okay, mamas? Let's do it. Let's be real. Have a good day.